Hello there. There's going to be a lot of wet, windy and cold weather to come over the new year, but the focus today remains on this amber rain warning that we have from the Met Office, and within this area there are already a number of severe flood warnings on rivers.
Severe weather threatens New Year celebrations. Edinburgh's outdoor party has been cancelled as heavy rain and strong winds are predicted to hit much of the UK.
The Met Office amber warning for heavy rain in parts of northern Scotland is enforced through the day, but elsewhere across the UK expect some strong winds and heavy rain to sweep most areas in the next 24 hours.
It's how things are looking across the UK. Morning, Matt. It's not great, is it?
It's not great, no. After a fairly quiet Christmas, things have just got lively at the wrong time, I think, for many. Very good morning to you.
It's a mild and very windy end to 2024.
But let's deal with the here and now, shall we? Because we'll start in Scotland, where there are currently 3 severe flood warnings. That means danger to life.
And Matt has the weather for us, and it's a really important forecast today. Morning, Matt.
Good morning, Sally. Morning, John. It is for some of you, yes. For some, conditions are set to deteriorate. For others, actually, they improve a little bit. But there could be some disruption across the UK before we get to that all-important midnight hour. Now, one of the areas where weather will deteriorate today is here in northern England. Beautiful sunrise, beautiful colours out there for many this morning, coming in from some of our weather watchers. But it will turn wet and windy here by the end of the day. Midnight hour, though, will be a wet, windy one. Northern England, North Wales and the North West Midlands. Further south, staying dry but increasingly windy. So into New Year's Day we go. Wet and windy weather sweeping slowly across parts of southern England and South Wales. That could have some impacts for some through the day. Away from that, though, colder day. We'll see some snow showers across Scotland push southwards into northern England as we go through the day. Could be quite slippery in places. And for all, by the end of the afternoon, temperatures will have dropped. These are the values for the afternoon. Much colder than it has been throughout the entire Christmas period for most of you. So the colder air is coming behind the weather front, which will bring the wet and windy weather to southern parts during New Year's Day. And that Arctic air was in place for all of us by the time we get to the end of Wednesday and the start of Thursday morning. So if it's back to work for you on Thursday morning, be prepared for the chill. Warm jacket at the ready, frost scraper too, risk of ice around, and there will be some snow showers. But John and Sally, it will be cold. A big turnaround from the temperatures we've seen of late.
It is, isn't it? And Matt, are you going out tonight for New Year?
I'll be tucked up in bed, ready to get up tomorrow morning at 2:45.
Oh,
you and me both. Well, not together, but yes. I'll see you in the morning.
Keep warm.
All right, see you then. Cheers.
See you later.
It's a bit like Morecambe and Wise. That's how I imagine you two.
Yes.
Grey skies to greet us as the year draws to a close. An awful lot of cloud around once more today, with rain moving south together with brisk winds.
Hello, good afternoon. Already turning blustery out there, and the winds will strengthen further through the night and into tomorrow. By then, some heavy rain tomorrow. Hello, you'll have noticed it turning windy through today. Those winds strengthen further overnight and into tomorrow. And tomorrow, we'll see some heavy rain moving through as well. But it is for the wind. The Met Office has a yellow warning through much of New Year's Day. But accompanied by that heavy rain, there's certainly a risk of getting some travel disruption, certainly difficult travel conditions. So bear that in mind if you've got travel plans for tomorrow.
Hello to you again, and a very happy new year. This New Year's Eve will bring cloudy skies once more, no change there. Outbreaks of rain for some of us, together with brisk winds. Quite a lot going on.
As we've been reflecting, it's making New Year not quite what some people might hope.
No, making it very difficult, isn't it? We've got warnings of strong winds, heavy rain and some snow in places as well, Jane. And at the moment, there are still quite a number of flood warnings on rivers in Scotland. Not surprising, given in the West Highlands in the last few days, we've had about 200 millimetres of rain.
Hello there, good evening. Well, it's been a blustery and a wet end to 2024 for many of us, and there's more severe weather to come in the forecast as we head into the new year too, with more heavy rain. It stays windy on New Year's Day. It is going to be turning colder, but for the rest of tonight, well, it's certainly mild out there for the vast majority. More rain across the central swathe of the UK, these fronts pushing further southwards. And if we just zoom in as the clock chimes midnight, you can see wintry showers and now colder air across the far north of Scotland. Still some more showers across these flood affected areas. It's windy across the central belt, strong gusts still across northern England, southern Scotland. And this is where we're likely to see the heaviest of the rain too, across the North Midlands and into North Wales. Further south, then it is largely dry for the rest of the night, but some squally gusts of wind just ahead of this cold front as it continues to push further southwards as we head through the rest of the night.